So I made an amazing dinner for the other night. And I just wanted to promote and just talk about this rice cooker right here. It has the measurings inside the bowl. So all you have to do is measure the rice that you're going to add. And I added double the amount of water with how much rice I was going to use. You definitely want to salt it, put a little oil in there. But I just recommend, if you like seasoned stuff, just whatever seasoning you got in your cupboard, just go ahead and use that. And then you just put a lid on it and you press the button and it'll cook it. And you literally do nothing else. Rice comes out perfect every time. Once it's done, it'll switch to warm and it'll keep your rice on warm, but I turn it off because it sometimes can get a little mushy by cooking. So I made the gravy. I want to make extra because I'm the person who in my household is the only pescatarian, so my family does eat meat. I eat seafood only as meat. I noticed the gravy was a little watery, so all you do is just keep adding small amounts of flour until it thickens up, or you can use cornstarch. If you have any other thickening agents for cooking that is healthy to eat, then you can add that to it as well. So I just kept adding flour until I wanted it to be a bit thicker, like a gravy. I feel like it was still a little too watery, so more flour. Just add small portions in it. How to do it is you literally just stir fry some onions and bell peppers. Then you just add flour to it. It's going to thicken up. It's going to be chunky. Then you just start adding water. And I would recommend to use a whisk when you're actually mixing it. It just gets it a lot more smoother and a better consistency. So you see here, I'm still, adding more flour. But as you see, it's actually thickening up. So that's really all you need to do. It's really simple to make gravy. I thought it was a lot more complicated, especially when I used to cook younger. But it would come out so chunky. So yeah, just get you a basic whisk. You can find one at Dollar Tree. And then to add a little extra more flavor, I always add a gravy packet to it. And then I keep mixing it. And that thickened it a little more. And I'm making extra for me and my family. So I just add a little extra water to thin it out just a little more. And it depends if you like thick gravy, if you like a little bit loose gravy. It's just all about your flour and your water, and just add a little bit at a time so you don't overpower it or it's not too thick. I'm actually steaming some broccoli, so yeah, the steam is all in the camera. But yeah, I just still added a little bit more water because it just wasn't it was a little too thick for me. I think this consistency was what I was looking for. So yeah, making impossible meatballs for myself. So I started cooking those in the pan. I would say add some seasonings to that. I just add a little butter because I didn't have butter or oil in my pan. Forgot. So I'll just throw it in there. Cooking really doesn't have to be like this complicated thing. It's really, really simple when you're just making simple things. The rice, the broccoli, I added some nutritional yeast. I want to make it like a cheesy type of broccoli. And I'm just going back and forth from different things. I'm cooking everything at once. So I just add, mostly when I'm eating vegan products that are either processed or just pre-made, I always add seasonings that give it like a smoky or like a meaty flavor to it. Yeah, that's my baby. She tripping. She be tripping. She mad because she want to come in the kitchen and she blocked off, so she gonna walk away. But here she goes back, always messing with the dang trash can, taking stuff out of it. Now she's waving, but she gonna still get attitude because she still can't come back in the kitchen. So yeah, then I just use some herbs. And I just really try to make sure that they're seasoned. Like, these Impossible meatballs are like my favorite. I actually served them at my baby shower, and literally people who ate meat, I don't think they knew it was vegan because it was literally for people who were vegan, but I made other foods, but hey, when I got back to the plate, it was gone. So yeah, I added some heavy whipping cream, just a little extra cheese on the broccoli, and it's already cooked and steamed through. I was gonna mix it, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I just put the lid on, I turned the pan off, and I'm just letting it melt, basically. So now I have my gravy that I'm going to add to my meatballs, and then I have pork, I think, or no, I have Italian meatballs that, oh, this guy here, okay, he play entirely too much. Okay, so back to the food. Yep, so I just add my gravy to my meatballs. And I'm taking some out of that pan and putting in this pan because I'm going to pour the other meatballs into the other pan for the rest of my family. Most of the time, I'm always making an extra serving of meat, whether that's fish or a vegan product or some type of vegetable as a substitute for meat. Like I'll use like a portobello mushroom, and that'll be like my chicken for my chicken sandwich. But I always have to cook a little bit extra because I do eat differently. So yep, and you just add the meatballs. These are just Italian meatballs, and I just make sure everything is covered, and then I'm just gonna let that simmer on probably like medium heat or a little bit less than medium for about an hour, just so that I know they're cooked all the way through. I think they're already pre-cooked, but I just like them to just make sure they get all that flavor from the gravy. And I also add still more seasoning to this one because I didn't season these, but since they're Italian, meatballs are gonna have like a flavor to them already, but I still just add something extra just to make sure it's flavorful. And then I found a buttery burger blend. I want my meatballs to actually taste like ground beef, so I just added that to mine as well. These are done, looking delicious, and everything is finished. And honestly, today I finished dinner around 3 p.m. I'm trying to just do better, but it's good. I mean, you can taste the meatballs. Let me give you some of that. Let me give you a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of rice, But check out my Amazon storefront where you can find the rice cooker and any other just lifestyle products that I find. If you click on any links, I will get commission from it. So if you definitely would love to support my small storefront, definitely click on the links in my bio or in my in the post. Check the comments or check the description.